YouTube, Midwest Box Trucking, back with a quick but valuable video on how to obtain your CDL with air brake and hazmat endorsements without attending trucker school, okay? So first you wanna study, okay? You can go online to sites like truckercountry.com and pretty much they have multiple choice, general knowledge, air brake, hazmat, even combinations and whatever the certifications you're looking to receive. They have them there on truckercountry.com and pretty much is question, 3 choices, pick an answer, and from there they'll provide you with the correct answer. I would just take those over and over. I took them over like a 2-week period of time and knocked those out till I got 100% on all of the tests multiple times. And from there, went on and completed the written testing. I also did some YouTube videos where they pretty much speak out the questions, speak out the choices, and speak out the correct answer. So those would be a good idea. Also, I think I had a total of maybe like 10 minutes, book, time. And 5 of that was actually at the, Secretary of State right before I was taking my written. So didn't do a whole lot of book work, just kind of, online and YouTube. Okay, so first you want to study. And that kind of leads into the second thing. If you're looking to get the hazmat, you might as well go ahead and go on the Secretary of State website pertaining to the state that you live in and go into DMV and find TSA fingerprinting facilities near you. Okay, it may be a little distance away, but pretty much you're gonna have to go get live scan fingerprints from a approved TSA fingerprinting facility. Cost me $80 right outside of Chicago in Joliet, Illinois. So it took about 10 minutes. Pretty much they complete a live scan and tell you to wait 30 days, up to 30 days for the results. My results actually returned in about 2 weeks. I got a letter in the mail saying I was clear to go back to the Secretary of State and test for the hazmat portion of the written. Because initially I went into the Secretary of State, I failed the general knowledge, and that was kind of like a buzzer beater situation. I had 23 questions right, 6 wrong, a total of 30 questions. So I had 1 question left. And if I got it right, I passed. Got it wrong, I failed. It was some tricky question about rough acceleration, what it would damage on your vehicle. Long story short, I missed that question. I failed the test. Okay, so I went back the next day, retook the general knowledge, passed it with flying colors. Took the air brakes, and I didn't even get to the last question, passed it with flying colors. Still had to wait. That's when they informed me that you had to have cleared, TSA fingerprints before you could actually test for the hazmat portion. So I had to wait till those came back. So that's why I'm telling you to go ahead, get TSA fingerprints before you even attempt any written testing. That way you can do it all at once. Once you get the clear fingerprints, go to the Secretary of State, take your general knowledge, take your air brake, take your hazmat, whatever other certifications you're looking for, take those, okay? Once you successfully complete the written portions of the certifications that you look to obtain, from there you want to go ahead and set up a pre-trip inspection and road test with the Secretary of State or Department of Motor Vehicles of your choice near you. Okay, so you want to go ahead and set up a date to test. That date will have to occur 14 days after you've obtained your CDL permit. So you can set up a test right after you complete your written, but it will have to be 2 weeks out because they won't allow you to test until 14 days. They want you to hold that permit. So set up your road and pre-trip inspection, for whatever date you choose. And then, pretty much go and find a CDL truck rental facility near you. If you check out one of my previous videos, Chicagoland truck rental, you know, gave me the go ahead to shout them out on YouTube. You know, they charged me a total of $278 for a day rental, 28,000 GVWR weight truck to test at the Department of Motor Vehicles. So pretty good deal. You know, I highly recommend those guys. It was the perfect truck to test in because it wasn't an actual box truck. It was a flatbed style truck. So that greatly helped with, you know, seeing the cones and different stuff of that nature. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, highly recommend you go check those guys out. It's 3939 West Montrose, I believe, in Chicago, Illinois. Chicagoland Truck Rental. So, yep, you want to set up a CDL truck rental for the date that you would like to test. Get that scheduled, and then pretty much just go in and take your pre-trip inspection. My pre-trip inspection, I barely made it. I got 29 points out of 27. I missed the air compressor because I wasn't looking at it. It wasn't visible right there. Missed the water pump because I wasn't looking at it. It wasn't visible, wasn't right there. And I didn't check the oil under the hood. And inside the cab, I missed the fire extinguisher and like a knucklehead, the triangles. But it still allotted me enough points to pass the pre-trip inspection. Like I said, I got 29 with 27 needed to pass. So I skimmed pass on the pre-trip. Never drove a box truck before. First task they have you complete after you complete the air brake, which I completed the air brake with flying colors. I think I watched 2 days worth of air brake videos before the test. So completed that with flying colors and never had dealt with air brakes either. So that was a good deal. Then so for the 3 maneuvers, pretty much they have you drive 15 feet forward. They want you to bag the 15 feet back through 2 cones and pretty much bring your front end to, you know, behind the 2 cones without touching the lines. You can touch the line, they're gonna deduct the point. It just kind of depends on how many times you do it, how many times you re-maneuver the vehicle, stuff like that. But yep, I bagged straight up first time through the 2 cones, knocked that one out. Second, he's gonna have you parallel park, and I got a perfect on the parallel park. You just pretty much pull past the cones, and if you're good at doing it in a car, you're gonna be great at doing it in a box truck. Come back in and swing that front end in, and you're there. So perfect on that. Third maneuver, he's gonna have you drive 15 feet forward and at the end change lanes. Okay, so you're gonna end up in another lane by the time you stop. Then they're gonna have you bag back, switch back into the lane that you change out of, and bag through 2 cones. You complete that successfully. The next part will be your road test. And from what the instructor explained to me, what he's looking for on the road test is, 1, you don't, you know, get your tires onto any curbs or hit any objects, you know, with your tires. Second, he's looking to make sure that you don't commit any moving violations, which would be an automatic fail during your test. So that's what they're looking for, you know, on the road portion, which will probably be a total of 5 to 10 minutes. You know, we talked the whole time, got back. He said, hey, I will ride with you anytime. He said, your driving portion of your test was a hell of a lot better than the pre-trip. And I took that as a compliment, because on the road, that's what's gonna matter, you know. But your pre-trip is important, don't get me wrong, you know, but your operation of your vehicle is gonna be just as important. So not to ever, you know, talk down on a pre-trip inspection. So with that being said, that's what you need to do to complete your CDL with air brake and hazmat, you know, certification. So wanted to get that out there for you guys. Think that'll be a valuable video for the people that's looking to obtain a CDL, A or B. So that being said, I ain't gonna take up too much of you guys' time. Hey, if you guys are feeling any of this content, you know, if anything is valuable to you, please like, you know, comment. Definitely, I appreciate the feedback, and subscribe to the channel. You know, help me grow, you know, on my YouTube journey, because I plan to be bringing you guys a whole lot of great content. So, hey, stick with me, stay tuned. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. You know, that feedback is greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys stay safe out there, take it easy, and have a good one. Appreciate you.